Necrom, City of the Dead, City of Mourners, City of Marital Disputes? Well, apparently, for today's mod of the day is the quest mod A Lover's Quarrel by Erwin the German and Quitty Quit. A mod that adds a moderately sized questline to two of the NPCs from Terry Built's City of Necrom, fleshing out their backstories, adding some conflict and lore, and generally just, giving you a new adventure to stumble upon in this sacred city of the East. It all begins, as it so often does in these kind of situations, with a bit of gossip. Apparently, shouting matches have been heard between one of the mortuary attendants and his wife, a temple courier. They're apparently just having a few marital disputes, but no one really knows the details. If you choose to investigate, you'll discover that Foams, Valeth, and his wife, Ervasa, have just become a bit distant, kept apart by their mutual, but very different, work for the temple. They never really have any time to spend together, and so, if you choose to help, you can try to request a reprieve. But very soon you'll find that there's much more going on here than meets the eye, with intrigue, peril, and the machinations of temple politics, turning this simple lover's quarrel into something potentially far more dangerous, and even, dare I say, nefarious. Now, this isn't a huge quest mod per se, and I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but it will take you all across Necrom, as you gather clues, investigate leads, and find hints about what's really going on with these two estranged lovers. Honestly, it'll probably take you about half an hour or so to complete this quest, if that's what you choose to focus on. But it does have multiple endings, with multiple choices where you can impact the story and the outcome. And all in all, it adds just a lot of depth to these characters, and expands some of the lore around the temple and Necrom. Personally, I think it fits in just like a natural extension to the quests already in Terry Built, and gives you just a bit more to do while in this sacred city. Again, I won't be showing off too much more here because, spoilers. But I will say that I did have just a bit of fun, playing this one, and I rather enjoyed following the questline to its end. If you're a fan of quest mods and, you already have Terry Built, I would personally highly recommend it. But this is going to be just another fairly short showcase. As you might have gathered, this was another mod for the 2023 Morrowind Temple Modding Competition, one of 3 quest mods released for that event. And I have to say, just once more, just based on the mods I've played, it really feels like just every mod submitted for this event was just a really quality entry. But anyway, that's just our mod of the day. So, as always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.